Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing this beautiful Thursday? Well, we had some great cards that came out for the collective. I know there's a lot of things going on in this world right now that none of us understand. Uh, we uh, we have to just ground ourselves and try to put a protection veil around us right now. And I think we should all, wherever there is problems in this world, conflict, I think we should concentrate on that area and all put a protection shield around it to help it out through the conflict that that country or that area is going through. Because I know that from my understanding, Israel was last. And I know that they're going through a lot right now, the people there. They don't understand, just like us. None of us understand. Um, but it will clear. It will all clear. As you notice, the other ones that we went through, they cleared out pretty quick. And I don't know what they're up to, but they're up to no good. So until that is done and it's over with, we need to keep these people, everyone in our protection shield. So we need to practice that in our meditation right now. We need to join together in that because it will help. The more of us that do that, the better it will be. Okay, so let's get started today. We had some beautiful cards come out. Now, the first card that came out, and we've had this one before. This is the 11 of air, body and mind. Be open-minded and questioning. You are only limited by your mind. Be discerning. How is your mind affecting your body? How is your body affecting your mind? Facts are certainties. Opinions are not facts. We can only change ourselves. That's totally true. Right now, we are going through a change in ourselves, and that is where we need to work on ourselves. What is reality and what is imagined? What is fact and what is fiction? Can that which dwells within the mind have an effect on the body? And can the physical body affect the state of mind? The 11 of air symbolizes the need to keep a healthy understanding of the relationship between mind and body and the power each can have over the other. It symbolizes being able to differentiate between fact and opinion and to make more for the imagination within our realities while still embracing a little bit of reality within our imagination. It's like, I mean, I completely agree with this because it is just somebody else's opinion. When they're telling you something, uh, and it's just they're giving you what they feel, that's their opinion, and that's not a fact. So we need to take it as their opinion. This may be a challenging card for some because the eyes can only see what the mind is willing to conceive. So the more rigid the mind and more difficult it is to accept how much influence and power the mind and body have over each other. If the mind is unwilling or limited, when understanding is difficult and acceptance in some circumstances may be impossible. We all know someone who, no matter how many times they are offered facts, not opinions or theories, still cannot believe unless they witness it with their own eyes or experience it or it's personally, and even then they still might not believe it. That's completely true. I mean, I know people like that, and they have to see it to believe it. But the biggest problem I have is that it's like, okay, let's use somebody that goes, say it's somebody that goes to church, okay, and they're religious and they believe in God and they believe in Jesus, but yet everything else they have to see it to believe it. But they've never seen Jesus or God, but they still believe it. Why is that? I mean, you have to kind of question everything in your mind. Why do I believe that, which I've never seen, but I don't believe this, which I've never seen? I don't know. It's just kind of strange if you think about it. Hmm, I don't know. They are complete skeptics. Then there are others who are open to everything and question nothing. Yeah, I know some of them too. And they would believe you if you were to tell them that you did not see a blue sky above, but instead saw a pink one. Yes, there are actually people who see and perceive colors differently, but this person is so open-minded that they would not consider that a lie is offered. I think we have to keep it, it's just like we keep saying balance. You have to keep the balance with the mind too. You can't just think the sky is pink because somebody says so, and you can't just take everybody's opinion to heart and think it's fact. I mean, we really have to look into things. So we are going to go beyond that because we have had this card before, and this card is amazing. He's all power. I mean, he's right here. So this is all his mind and his energy and the two masks, and it's just a beautiful card. Okay. I'm kind of moving slow today. It's been really chilly down here in Florida. And we wake up just kind of chilly because I don't like the cold. So when it's chilly, just kind of moving slower. And the card that we got with that was interesting because I just said balance. We got the balance card. We got the justice card. Take a practical approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. The solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others, accept it as the best they can do at this time. I think it's trying to tell us that we have to balance out fact from fiction, beliefs from opinions, and we really have to look into things like that when they come into our vision, into our reality. Now, the next card that we got, where are you? There you are, is a 13, a Queen of Water. And this is a beautiful card. She's got, the crab actually looks like a golden heart. It's really cool with it. And it's got energy right here. And she is just all that. Trust in your feelings and senses. Look beyond the surface. A bright and positive outcome. To show vulnerability is to show strength. Are you overextending emotionally? Be the embodiment of love. Withdrawing love as punishment. Use your common sense. I think where I see where this reading is going. We really, right now, in this point in time, with the psyops that are going on and the chaos in our countries and in our minds and in our lives, we have to try to balance the things that come at us. We have to try to balance it out and stay in alignment with our body, mind, and spirit, and listen from within, because there's too much on the outside world that can throw us out of balance too easy. The Queen of Water symbolizes a gentle, empathetic soul who possesses a keen sense of intuition. She is loving, compassionate, and always kind. She knows when something is wrong, when a friend is hurting and in need of comfort or counsel. She is naturally in tune with her emotions and the emotions of those around her. It is this natural connection and gentleness that draws people to her. She is empathetic and would never consider being deliberately cruel or unkind. She is generous and giving of herself to a fault. Only by having and maintaining healthy boundaries does this watery queen protect herself from becoming drained. Her ability to intuitively see and know in her greatest strength. She looks beyond the surface to what lies within the subconscious, seeing the emotions of old that influence the present. She can sense the mood of a moment or the undercurrents that flow through a room full of people. And because she can read others' emotions with ease, she can often distinguish truth from falsehood. This knowledge empowers with it. The even ever romantic Queen of Water can often offer the perfect solution practically in matters of the heart. She believes in the power of love, but is also wise and knows that relationships need to be nurtured and maintained, that emotional honesty is key, as is a willingness to share our feelings. When we share our true feelings, we make ourselves vulnerable, but be willing to do so shows both courage and strength. Is this queen a part of your nature? Is there someone in your life who needs or would benefit from your help and loving support? Or is it you who needs to see who needs to seek out a like energy in your life for healing and guidance? When the Queen of Water appears in the cards, she signifies a very affirming and positive energy, for she is the atonement of love in all of its form. Take heart and know the bright days are ahead. Yeah, we do have bright days ahead. Things are going to get better. Right now, we are just going through some turbulent waters, and everybody is affected. Worldwide, we are affected. So we need to really be there for our brothers and sisters, no matter what. Card that we got with that one was oh, and I wanted to point out every one of these cards that we got in the Dreams of Gaia are all major arcana cards. We didn't get anything that wasn't major arcana in the three cards that came out. The other one is the Hermit, Contemplation, that came out with the Queen of Water. Try not to resist aloneness. It gives you time for contemplation and healing, to find the answers you need and know yourself more deeply. Thought retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, and protection. Yes, we need that solitude. We have to do some meditation. That is very important right now, to clear our minds and be within and ask questions from within, because we don't want answers from the 3D matrix of the craziness going on, because we're not going to get the right answers. We also got, the last one was the Trinity, the Three of Water in the Dream Oracle. Celebrate your victories, take satisfaction from your endeavors, look to the future within anticipation. Your success will continue, a reward outcome, an exciting future. Free yourself of unrealistic expectations and allow the outcome to manifest freely. See, that's what we're doing. We're allowing this outcome to manifest freely and not get completely submerged in it, and work on ourselves. Because when we work on ourselves, it vibrates to the outside, the people around us, and they'll see this beauty that comes out within us, the balance that we hold, and the grace that we walk, and the gratitude that we give. And they'll want to know, they'll want to feel that. So that's how we change the world, one person at a time. And we're doing that. I mean, we have the great numbers right now. In this card, to me, she's bound, but she's free. She's bound in her way. She's flowing. The Three of Water represents satisfaction and indicates that you have come to a time to rejoice in life and your success. She stands tall and confident with arms raised in victorious celebration. She has invested greatly in her creative endeavors and is well satisfied with her progress and accomplishments so far. She is positive and hopeful that her success will continue, and so she turns to greet the future with anticipation and excitement. This card is a positive affirmation and symbolizes the joyous potential for a rewarding outcome. It also signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back and be proud of what you have accomplished. Do a little victory dance before turning once more to the future with a heart full of hope and smile upon your lips. It is important to allow yourself these moments of joy and celebration and to remember them. That's where we're going. We've got a little bit more to go, and we are going there. There is going to be amazing things happening. It's always darkest before the dawn. You know, that's an old saying, and I really believe it sticks because the card we got was the Six of Wands, success. We've been getting the success card. We are going to success. That's what's going to happen. This is your time to shine. So don't hold back. You deserve every success. We all deserve this. I mean, everybody has worked hard in their lives. Whether they're having problems now and they're not working as hard, everybody deserves to take a break. I mean, it's just, it's, everybody goes through a balancing stage. And some people are all on we're all on different levels at this balancing stage because the last card we got was the 10 of Pentacles, the 10, and I did look the 10 up last night. And right after this card, the lucky card, and my little lucky stopped by today and brought me lucky ducky eggs. So appreciate the special bond you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. That's what it is. It's the beauty of the people that have come into your life. You know, uh, we also got one more card that I almost forgot about. I always forget about that one card, you know, and it came out, so I kept it. It's a 2. It's the High Priestess. It's intuition. And it's another major arcana card. We got 5 major arcana cards today in this reading. 5. We only got 3 regular cards. The intuition card, we all know the intuition card. It's keep your thoughts and feelings to yourself just now and respect others, secrets as well as your own. Take time to concentrate on your spiritual interests and listen to your intuition. The right teacher will appear when you are ready for the lesson. I completely agree with this reading. This reading was perfect for today. I think we have to take a deep breath, all of us, and realize that there's nothing that can stop this, what we're going through, nothing at all. We can't stop it. So we need to ride it out. We need to go with the flow. We need to hold our brothers and sisters in a protective bubble so we can help them get through this time and the problems. They're not outside of our world. They're inside of our world. Everything. It doesn't matter what country someone's in. They're still our brother and sister. So we need to love them as that. Now, we got 3 of the gateway of light activation because the gateway of light activation to me always wants to talk. And this gateway of oracle they are my card. They were made for me, in my opinion. I was drawn to them. I know everybody feels that way, but when you feel that way about a deck, it's going to give you more answers when you're channeling. So these cards give me more answers to the in-depth within questions that I think everybody's trying to ask. So we have got this card before, and it's the Order of Melchizedek. Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. We all have a mission. When we figure it out, we're going to figure out our mission. And the mission is uncovered. It's starting to, and we need to embrace the light. And what did I just say? We don't give up. We have to go through this, and you know what? It's hard right now. This is we are going to be given back our freedom. This is our freedom time. This is the time. This is the revival of the world. And I can't wait because there's going to be so many doors that open for everybody and so much new learning, the mystery school learning, the earth school learning, all of it. We'll be able to get rid of all the fake that has been thrusted upon us for decades and start fresh. And I can't wait. The Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, is the first high priestess mentioned in the Bible, the one who initiates all the great teachers that followed him. He is mentioned in several Abrahamic texts, including the Dead Sea Scroll. And also, I'm telling you, I'm murdering these words. Okay. And the Kabbalist Zahar. He is an ancient gatekeeper of the light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spiritual path to take the initiatory steps to align with the light. The best way to describe this great being is a wizard. When you invoke him, you will feel the presence of a loving and angelic grandfather who wants to guide you to the greatness. The order of Melchizedek, which was mentioned by Jesus in the New Testament, is a divine order of very high frequency light beings, angels, and masters who are working together as an energetic force dedicated to light up and shining all darkness and bringing a greater balance of masculine and feminine energies to this earth. Its members include Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael, Ashia Faith, and Mother Mary. My connection with these cosmic beings, we give permission for our energy to be upgraded by light and to light, so that we can become an even greater vessel of purpose for the world. I love that card. I love all these cards. I mean, all these cards have an amazing message, and it's just everything when we do these readings, everything just correlates. I mean, it just falls right into place. All the channeling that the source wants us to know, the angels, the ancestors, everything that they want us to know just flows right into these readings. Your message, you have learned so much and are now recognizing all the great lessons you experiences and the challenging have brought you. The order of the Melchizedek is coming to you today to encourage you to continue on this path and not to give up. Even in moments of darkness and fear, there is the opportunity for you to share your light. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's imperative for you to know you're not alone. Light is with you and within you. And by invoking spiritual support, you will be able to muster up the strength, courage, and focus you need to surmount whatever challenges you face. I completely agree. Go within. When you feel at that point and you have no one around, go within. Because we also got the Akashic Records card, and we have got this one before. And let me tell you, the other day I was going to tell the story about the one card that came out. That one card the other day came out 3 times. And the reason it came out 3 times is because when I first picked up the deck, and my first usually I'll start to shuffle them, and then I'll cut them, and then I'll do all kinds of stuff before I actually start letting when the cards fly out take them. So I had just picked up the deck and I just started I just did one shuffle and this card flew out. So I put it back. And then I started shuffling again, maybe twice, and that same card flew out and I put it back. So when I got all done, I was ready to shuffle and I shuffled and that same card came out. So I kept it. So it was three times that one card came out. This card came out twice. The same thing happened. I had got the Akashic Records we got it like a week ago, and I had just picked up the deck and it flew out. So I put it back. And when I did my thing, it came right out again. So we kept it. So there's things that these cards, I guess they want to keep telling us that we didn't maybe get the first time that we're going to get the second time. The Akashic Records clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. This is what we're talking about. We're releasing all of the past baloney and crap that we have bombarding our world and within, and we're releasing it. That's the only way to get to where we're going. We have to release the bad, let it go with love, and keep the good. The Akashic records, and that's a beautiful, beautiful card. The Akashic is a Sanskrit word that means ether or sky based. And as explained above, the Akashic records are a commemorandum of universal events, experiences, and lifetimes held in the spiritual realms. Helena Blavatsky, one of the founders of Theosophy, described them as indestructible tablets of the astral light. We can visit the Akashic records in dreams, visions, and meditations. When we are transported or guided to connect with them, we are being given the opportunity to take an inventory of our life and all of the events that have taken place in it, and to gain information on lifetimes past. I think that's what happened to me the night that I seen my whole life. Remember, I had told the story yesterday that I seen in a dream. I seen everything, every person that I had ever come in contact with since I was like a baby. It just flashed, and then I had to stand against the wall because I felt like I was still spinning. It seems like that's what that was, that I had visited the Akashic records because I was seeing things and there were flashes of my whole life. When you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences. These can be soul-based memories, fears from previous lifetimes, or older aspects of this current lifetime that you have moved on from. Now that this is the time to reclaim your freedom and rewrite your story, you can do this by following through on your dreams. Gone are the days of fear-based indecisions. This is the time to rise up and claim your truth. If you are sitting on a dream or are feeling called to move in a particular direction, it's because you have unearthed an important soul lesson, and it is essential for you to follow that call to clear unwanted energies of your past. As you do so, don't allow yourself to be pulled into expecting the worst possible outcome. Know that this expectations is not your truth, but old energies being released from your energy body. Call in angels to shine their light on any repressed fears, energies, or stories that are no longer serving you. It's time to fly high in freedom, baby. I love that card. No wonder why we did that again. We have the freedom. We are gonna have the freedom. I feel it coming. I know it doesn't seem like it right now. Everything I know we're going through hurricane and tornadoes, and people are going through wars and things like that. And everybody's going through all this craziness, and we're just trying to keep our head up. I mean, we're trying to stay afloat without drowning in all the crap that's in our world. But we are going to have the freedom. We are going to a more beautiful, beautiful place. We also got another card, and this card came out the other day. It is beautiful. This card we actually didn't draw. It actually was one of the numbers of the cards that we drew. And remember, I got goosebumps. This is the most amazing card. But we read it, but we didn't get it. But today we got it because we were meant to read it again. Earth Star Activation. Anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. Boom. That is an amazing card. The Earth Star Chakra, found around 6 to 12 inches below our feet, is the energetic portal that connects us directly with the soul wisdom of Mother Earth. It is our gateway to the underworld of the earth, a space of sacred magic and mystery where we will find a lot of the tools, gifts, and skills the ancients used to connect with the earth and her wisdom. The Egyptian goddess Isis appears on this card as our spirit guide. She is a high priestess of the star who knows the importance of connecting with the underworld to stay grounded, aware, and manifest all that we need to grow. Follow in her footsteps by connecting to your Earth star. Anchor down and go digging within to find any parts of your magic, wisdom, and experiences you have pushed down, both in this incarnation and in previous lifetimes. These tools could be helpful on the next phase of your journey. Connect. Imagine deep roots from the soles of your feet penetrating earth and anchoring round a giant copper crystal star. Visualize streams of consciousness moving up into your feet. Receive them, then listen deeply. Your message when you draw this card, know your earth star has been activated and the wisdom you once ignored is finally being acknowledged. The rejected parts of yourself have now been rediscovered. There is an opportunity for you to rediscover magic too, but stay firmly rooted in all your endeavors. Let the earth hold and sustain you. Don't rush ahead. In fact, if you've been wondering if it's time to move forward, know that it isn't. Stay put for the time being. Important information is about to be revealed, so wait and stand strong. This is a time of integration and rest rather than pushing forward. Great wisdom lies within you. Dive deep and find it and trust in yourself. You have more strength than you realize. That is an amazing card. I love that card. Okay, that was our message from the Gateway of Light activation cards, and I totally really good message. Now, to tie it all together, we have the Soul Helper Oracle, and we got 2 cards with that. Oh, it's so beautiful outside today. I'm gonna lay out in the sun, I think, today. I need it really bad, and I'm gonna do some meditation in the sun. Now, these are both beautiful cards. Totally amazing. Now, we got the first one is a number 15, which is a 6. You cast a spell with your existence. Magic flows brightly and radiant within you. You always had it in you, my dear. This card reminds you that there is magical powers hidden in your heart. Were you aware of this? Magic is not outside, but is within you. It is the white light that flows through your medurans. It is life. It creates life. Magic is the light that penetrates deep into the darkness to awaken and guide all that is there so that you can develop your own divine being to its full potential. This light is within you just as the sun touches a seed that lies dormant in the ground. You can awaken something truly miraculous within you, within any being. The magic is expressed in every smile you give to others, every loving gesture you make, and the respect that you show. Make your way through the world as a good fairy, as a priest or priestess, as a magician or holy man or woman, and let the magic within you flow over everything and everybody you encounter. You are a gift, and with all the magical light in your heart, you are precious and needed. Your ultimate reward will be receiving 100-fold all the gifts you have given. Now begin to walk the path of your own magic, and through the magical radiance of your true essence, you will become a priest or priestess as a magician of the new world. Your helpers for the 21 days, the power animals, the squirrel, the herbal essence is the lang lang, the healing crystal is the Rhodes quartz, and the number is 6. Well, I'll see squirrels all day, so I'll remember this. That's a beautiful card. Number 6 reveals that unity and attracting forces are now flowing into you. Make use of them to bring ideas and dreams to fruition. You will find courage and an unusual inner strength. Take a step forward and do not allow anything or anyone to stand in your way. You will be a conduit for the creation of new things. This number's energy field is all about balance and the merging of opposite energies. It brings love, health, happiness, profit, and fulfillment of dreams. That's beautiful. I love that card. This card, a number 38, which is an 11. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. You know, we all have angels, we all have spirit guides, we all have ancestors walking right by us, right near us, with us, all the time. We're never alone. The path of your soul is a path full of light, but here in this world, the danger of being led astray by darkness lurks everywhere. You have drawn this as a card of protection. Place it somewhere visible over the course of the next few days. It represents a warning. Be aware of the actions you take. Stay centered and idly do not go out. Avoid conversation where they are not necessary. Try to postpone as much as possible until next week. Do not let anger or other low energies influence your decisions. You would regret it bitterly and perhaps even lose something of great value. Be brave, clever, and smart. Trust your feelings and more than your intellect. Put your trust in the angel at your side. Be sensitive to the balance of emotions in your heart. Acknowledge your lies and let them go. The soul helper for the 21 days is the power animal is the panther, the herbal essence is the rose, the healing crystal is the tiger eye, and the master number is 11. Now we have to read the number 11. The digits of the double number or the master number are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of a particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its position may bring important information. That is a perfect ending for this. And then I am going to also talk about what I found out about the number 10. Now, I did a little bit of searching, and we also know what the book, and I'm going to read the book again, what the book says about a number 1, just in case someone else has missed this. We've been getting a lot of 10s in the readings, which goes down to a 1. And we've been reading the 1 all the time, but I wanted to find out more about what is going on with the 10, because when numbers come out like that, you need to kind of pay attention. The number 1 tells you that you are a magician and priestess, and that now and then you require solitude. See, what I think the number 1 is telling us is when we go to meditation and we go to solitude and we listen, that is when our mastery comes from within. That is when we can get our best advice, our best balancing of ourselves. It helps us fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now in a particular in order to receive your visions from a spiritual teacher clearly and without compromise. Number 1 promises success and deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of creation within you. Perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, the sum of all possibilities, and the pure spirit of the subtle world. Yeah. The angel number 10, you have completed a cycle in your life and a new chapter is about to begin. We have been getting the beginning and the end. We are going to a new chapter in your life. We are going out of the old and going into the new. And in the Bible, which is very interesting, what I did find interesting is in the Bible, 6 is the number of man, 3 means divine perfection, 7 and 12 means completion and spiritual perfection. But the number 10 is mentioned 242 times in the Bible also has a special meaning: authority, completeness of order and responsibility. In its original meaning, it indicates union or collection. The rabbis regards 10 as holiness, something enough, a whole, that whatever God creates becomes a resting place for his presence. God's authority over mankind and the divine completion he made. The 10 Commandments, tithing 10%. So 10 has a lot to do with a lot of different aspects of life. The numerology of the 10, the angel number of the 10, the biblical meaning of the 10. And if you look at it, 242 times it's mentioned in the Bible, that's an 8. So, you know, the unity, we have to go within. We really, really have to go within. Because this outer world is not going to give us the answers that we need until we go within. We have to have magic flowing through us. We have to try to stay positive because we are never alone. We always have angels with us. And there is a bug around me. There is teachings that everyone is giving. Everyone is giving. Everyone is learning. We're all learning. I learn every day. I learn something new every day. I love it. But I learn something new when what I want to learn, what I need to learn. There's some things that I don't need to learn. I don't need to learn how many lollipops it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. We all know it's 3. Trinity. But no, really, we don't need to know things like that. We're not, if you're not interested, if you want to know the meaning of a lollipop, then you're interested, and then maybe you're going to be a lollipop maker, who knows. But you just be interested in what you are interested in. Don't try to be interested in something that you're, like, say 3 of your girlfriends are taking a crafting class and you're not interested in crafting at all. Don't take it. If you're not interested in it, why do it? You know? And they'll be okay with it. You're just not interested. I've seen so many people say, well, why don't you do this? Oh, just why? Well, just do it. I don't want to do it. And then you have to sit there and explain why you don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. I don't have to. I get to the point where I won't explain myself. If I have to explain myself, I'm done. I guess that's a patience thing. That's a trigger moment for me. If I say, no, I don't want to do it, that's it. I just don't want to do it. If you ask me why, I'm going to just walk away, because that's why. I don't want to explain myself. We shouldn't have to explain ourselves. Not everybody's interested in everybody else's stuff. So we have some anchoring to do. We have some grounding to do. We have some clearing to do. And we have a mission. Don't give up. Perfect reading for a Thursday. Now, hit the likey lovey button. That gets our message out to our soul family, and we want our soul family to find this message. I am going to link in the show more section to our GoFundMe page. We are right now in the process of building a little shed so we can keep the things that we still have from the shed that we had, because everything we have is basically in a shed because we live in a fifth wheel camper. So when the hurricane and tornado came through, we got really wrecked, and the money situation is not there to rebuild like everybody else would do. So we are gradually rebuilding our little shed with money that we have, but we still need more money to finish the little shed. It's not like it's a big mansion. It's like it's not that big and it's not that much money. And as soon as we get enough for the shed, the GoFundMe page will be gone because it's not for our leisure and for you supporting us. It's for helping us build the little shed. So it's amazing how hard it is that, some people just go buy a big shed and they're all good with it and they've got all the money in the world that they can just go buy a big shed. But we don't have that. We have to build a little shed and get the money to build the little shed. But you know what? It's all good. Even if people don't donate, sooner or later we will get the money for the little shed. We will build the little shed gradually if we have to. But it helps if you can build a little shed like right away. So our stuff isn't in the rain and under plastic and tarps. Right now we have stuff under tarps. My husband was a mechanic for 30 years and he was a heavy equipment operator and he brought a lot of his tools with him when he was disabled and he keeps them out there and his tools were getting really bombarded under plastic and he doesn't want to lose everything that he spent a lot of money on and had. So plus we have our pictures and our other personal belongings out there. So I'm gonna put the link in there if you can and you can donate. Fine, we will be so grateful. If you can't, we understand completely. So I want you all to know that I love you all so much, and I want you to put the biggest protection bubble around yourselves and your family and your loved ones that you can right now, because we all need it. There's so much going on right now in this world, and it's so corrupt and chaotic. And you just stay out of it. Just stay in your own little happy space and love space, and protect yourselves and your family. May every step in your journey be magical in every day, in every way. And just be you, because that's what we love, just you. Have a beautiful, magical day.